and we're here at Brighton Electric Studio with the guys from 10Plagues. How are you guys this evening?
Fine.
Yeah,
Great.
wicked, man.
You all good?
Yeah. Thanks
Amazing. So, tell me a little bit about the band, like how did it all get started and like what's the story behind the band as well?
So me and Haron, we've known each other for years. We just randomly bumped into each other one day, and this was sort of like about halfway through the pandemic. So, you know, we've been locked up like caged tigers for years.
Yeah.
And we just thought, screw it, man, we'll have a few beers, you know, and whatnot, and just kind of see, you know, if anything came out and flowed. And basically, it did, man. We basically just got together one night, again, got on it.
Yeah, it was kind of like we just decided it was just going to be a recording project. But then I couldn't see the scope of the band, and then I just put on a Facebook advert, just literally saying 8-string death metal guitarist. And then Jamie came along, and then you know, he replied, "If you're playing death metal, I'm in." So then he started writing the songs with us.
Yeah, I mean, I just spotted the ad on social media. They were looking for just 7-string death metal guitarist, and that's what I do. So
With 8-string.
give it a go. See what happens.
We need more string.
Very
But I must
specific
say,
with that string
man,
number.
I bet, like, it's been really easy though. That's one of the main sort of things. Is I don't, you know, initially when we first started chatting, we never really expected even the song to come out. Let alone, you know, it being a couple of months later, and everyone's sat here and we're doing this.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a very crazy ride. It's been very, very quick, very easy.
Well, you guys seem to be growing quite fast. Like, is that anything to do with the way that you promote your music?
I don't know. I think that the song spoke for itself. When we put it out, a lot of people just went kind of like, "Wow, this is different." Because we're trying to do our own. We're not trying to be like everybody else. You know, where there's so many bands trying to adhere to a genre. We just literally wrote the songs for fun.
I suppose in that respect, there was just never any pressure on
In
it.
fact,
you know what I mean?
yeah, it
like,
was just
doing
literally-
kind of what you like, you know, what
Yeah,
you're best at.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
lyrically and artwork wise, for instance, you know, like Demons, then like 2 weeks later, it's like I'm looking at my band logos and stuff. You know, it's just, you know, every idea has always sparked the next idea, because I think every person here is, you know, really committed to achieving something. Because, you know, first of all, like Aaron says, the music speaks for itself, you know.
So the song "There Were Demons in Me," there were
Yeah.
demons in me.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So it kind of like it sounds like it's quite technical, and also it's got like some like it's well like produced and well mastered, but it also kind of has like an analog sound to it as well. Like, would I be correct in saying
No,
that?
that's quite interesting to sort of pick up on that, because well, first of all, bless you, that's really nice. The technical, I mean, first things first. I mean, because like this is sort of the first thing I've really like recorded on. Well, me and Haron just started recording guitars in my house, for instance. Same with like the drums and all that. So I mean, it kind of coming across as technical and well produced and everything like that is, yeah, that's really kind of you say, because that's sort of my first time trying to do something like this with my knowledge. But then moving it on, you know, it's captured other people's attention. So we have like Need My Padura. He's then taking the production of anything that I dreamed of being able to do in my room to like 10 times the next level. But
how it is, it's all down to Nimai, man. That guy, because when we presented him with was just like really basic tracks, and he literally made it sound how he was.
So I think he's taken that sort of analog level into that more like polished produce. Well, he has. He's the person I have to give like full respect for that. But I think.
So Haron, visually for the art and the video and the band merchandise, there seems to be like an 80s kind of like horror film.
I'll say
kind of
80s,
vibe.
yeah, it could be 80s, yeah, 85. It is like
That's the year I was born.
yeah.
Did you get inspiration of that?
It was
year?
yes, it was Evil Dead, Hellraiser, all of that. Because like I really didn't want to be something like about me or anything related to me or any kind of like psychological. I just wanted to be fun, you know. And I remember, you know, you write horror metal, that's how it sounds to me. You know, when we write the songs, it sounded like horror metal, and I just wanted to talk about horror. You know,
well, that's really interesting you say that, because to me, that really pays homage to the original heavy metal band of all time, Black Sabbath. And that's how they started, wasn't it? You know,
yeah,
they wanted to write horror movie music.
There is no like a set theme. You know, we could talk about anything that relates to just horror, whatever. You know, it's just when you read the lyrics, there is no sense. Nothing makes any sense. It's just horror. You know?
Okay, so in regards to the lyrics, what would you say comes first? Like, do you think the lyrics come first, the instruments, or it's like a mix of both?
The beats, the guitars, and then I'll put the lyrics. And what I do, I go back, and if I'm telling a horror story, I write down the lyrics, and eventually we go back to the riffs, and we play the riffs to the strength of the lyrics, and that's how we've been building the songs. Until he joined the band, because now we're going to do it all differently. We're going to do proper old school normal band rather than with the drum machine and whatever. We're going to be all organic.
Now there's no excuses.
The next song is going to be much more intense, much more. It's going to be